Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Maskmere here, coming in for another late night stream. It's currently 2:06. Words hard. Especially when they're somewhat sleep deprived. Anyways, 2:16 a.m. as we're about to play like next episode for The Last of Us. Alongside this, I'm coming off of a stream I just did a little while ago where I finished up. I played through the entirety of Make Good Choices, as far as like what's available so far in that game. For those that haven't played that, it's a $3 indie game you can find on Steam. So make sure you go into it with full knowledge that it is a rage focal game, regards basically a rage bait game. But I would highly recommend it. Like for $3, what the dev is made available with it, is definitely was really cool. Seeing pretty much a game that I feel like could have been worth maybe $10, but this dev is actually is got on sale for a whole lot cheaper, literally about the price of a cup of coffee. Pretty awesome experience. I'm hoping that he definitely does do more within the future so I can revisit it and everything, because outside of being a bit frustrating, which is the whole point of the game, it was still pretty solidly done for a $3 game. But anyways, yeah, we're doing episode 6 for The Last of Us. Last stream we definitely got to another one of the more emotional parts of the game, which anyone who's played The Last of Us knows exactly how much this game definitely hits the feels. Similar concepts to Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead, where it's really hard to, you really don't want to get too attached to characters in this game, because chances are you're gonna end up getting heartbroken. So we got to another particular spot where a couple of friends that we met a few episodes back, unfortunately, pretty much brought our little group back down from 4 back down to 2, and I believe the game I fast forward over to the fall season, and so we're at that part of the game. And I think where we are is we're almost close to the halfway point of the game, and so we're gonna be continuing more of it tonight. I'm probably gonna be live for maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So at the very least, I'm gonna try to make sure I'm done with this game done with this stream by around 4 a.m. So I do want to make sure I get some rest. Because of course, I do have 2 streams coming up later today for whatever Castlevania game wins the poll I've got on my YouTube channel. Since we'll be starting that, so we finished Chrono Trigger previously before my vacation, so now we're gonna be starting the next Castlevania game I'll be doing, and also more Crime Scene Cleaner. So got another 2 stream day planned today. But since I'm not gonna be going to the gym, since it's my day off from the gym, at the very least I'll be able to kind of go in and rest a good chunk after I finish up this stream. Be able to go in and get some rest. Hit the hay, get some rest, and then of course be ready to go whenever I get ready, whenever I go live for the other streams later today. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of jumping my words a little bit here. That one game definitely was I played earlier, I said, Make Good Choices definitely did kind of take a bit out of me, considering the subject matter of the game, and it definitely was it was a difficult game to play, because that kind of took a little bit out of me, alongside the fact that I started that up only a few hours after going to the gym and going grocery shopping. So I'm definitely a bit tired, but I've got a little caffeine in my system still from the energy drink I had during that stream. So I'm good for this one, but afterwards I'm definitely gonna be getting some rest. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get this ad roll out of the way, guys. To start this off, and I'm hoping also because I said like with the previous stream, I also have had like some issues with my raid command. I have like a particular thing set when I do a raid for a channel, it'll like do like an on screen pop up. It'll only be rating as well as like a video of like what their video of their stream. And I've had issues with that over the past several streams where it wasn't working correctly. So I did take like a few minutes like in between like the last stream earlier and this one to try to see if I could like fix it. And hopefully I did. We'll see like when if I do try to do a raid like after the stream's over. But we'll see then if like things work out. But until then, we're going to get like this this beginning ad break out of the way, so that way you guys get your hour like of ad-free viewing. So see you guys in about 3 minutes. So we're gonna get the show on the road. All right, guys, time to get the show on the road. So like I said, I'm gonna probably like try to be live for until like around hopefully 4:30 or whatever, somewhere along there. Because I mean, I feel kind of bad about the fact that my time playing is so far. Like, there's like been several streams where I haven't put in as much time as I wanted to. I probably could have been like mostly done with the game if I put more time into it, but but yeah. Also, this is like another chance for me to like test out my new capture card and everything, which it seemed like most of it was working pretty well last stream. But it seemed like there was like a bit of a possible desync. For those who don't know, I was using like Elgato HD60 Pro for like the past few years of streaming, and I recently upgraded to like this AverMedia one I'm using now. And Elginox was watching the stream. He said it seemed like the audio and video was both like better with the previous capture card, but I did feel like there was like one part where there was like a very marginal like desync going on. So I definitely need to like kind of monitor that like as much as I can, like see if it's actually working correctly. El Diablo. They've definitely been here for a while.
So much for this road.
You just follow the river. It'll lead us straight to Tommy's. Come on.
Let's head down this way.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
And that's why he joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, I don't ever want to see your goddamn face again.
And yet we're going to like bless him with our visage.
Can I help us?
I suppose we're gonna find out.
Well, with or without his help, we'll get there.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I always like, kind of like just think back like how like visually striking this whole area is. It does kind of make me think vaguely to the nature trail that me, Amber 17, and Rocket Nachos, went to like when I was like visiting them on vacation this past week. Of course, it was nowhere near as profound as this, but at least like the spots we were able to explore because they wanted to like take me up to this 80-foot waterfall, but unfortunately, the area was closed off. So it would have been cool like to see that, but hopefully maybe next time we go out there, I go out there and visit. And hopefully, Mick the D43 will be able to go with us.
Right there's a hydroelectric power plant.
A hybrid who?
It uses the river's movement and turns it into electricity.
How does it do that?
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
Alright. How are we getting across?
All right, first off, let's go ahead and see if we can loot everything. All right. All right, good thing I stopped on shifts.
All right.
Now we're talking. And I don't know anyone else is gonna be using it. All right, so yeah, I got 60 here. I really kind of want to stay up for that maximum health. That weapon sway would be pretty nice too, but I think I'm gonna kind of hold on to what I got so far. I like all the little details, like the bubbles rising up and everything. I don't know if I can go swimming in there. But yeah, that's right. I was supposed to come down here. The thing is, like, I don't remember if, like, we actually like used the wheel for anything. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, sorry. We gotta basically do that with this one, but then we gotta get around. Still gotta get around to the other one. I think Ellie's gotta like work the other one.
Well, that gets us halfway. If we get the other one up, we'll make it across.
All right, Eddie. I need you to...
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
I like how she's basically just like self-aware of like how common this puzzle is. Oh, your chariot awaits, madame. Okay, can't remember if it's like over here where she'll jump up or. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, like, consider that first time when I first met her, like, she
Oh, give it a spin.
jumped about like 12 feet up, which was an exaggeration, but you know, that one spot where she jumped up really high. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, all right. I think it's the bridge right here, I think.
Hey, be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
Teamwork.
So it is like, you know, just cool, like seeing like, you know, how like, you know, Joel like warmed up to her and all that. So, you know, like, you know, callous he was about things before. What the?
That's too small of a grave.
Yep.
I forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it? What? I want to talk about it.
No.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things happen, and we move on.
It's just...
That's enough.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's get the Tommies.
Yeah, it just sucks, like, you know, how much, you know, this world's like, you know, hard and Joel and everything, and Ellie still is like, has that level of innocence and all that. I was thinking, like, you know, basically, usually with these apocalyptic scenarios, you got, like, everyone's pretty much, you know, in it for themselves, just for the sake of surviving, but Ellie, you know, is pretty much, you know, still, like, you know, has, like, you know, obviously cares about others.
Next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some...
You know, it seems like she don't have much love for squirrels.
You're responsible.
Trying to see if there was anything down here. Might just be like another way to go up.
Should we head in?
Ain't no way around. Gonna have to cut through the plant.
So that was like more, they were 80 now. I think we're at I can't remember, I think we were at 60 before, so now we just need 20 more and I got rid of my health. Is there anything in here? Yeah. Power network, Wyoming. Lines operate in connection there. There with 244 miles. Okay, we're going to make it like a health kit. See. Okay, I got a trophy for like crafting everything, so I just want to do that just so I can like pick up that crafting things like you know grab that.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie? Do as the lady says.
Hey.
Please tell me you're lost.
We didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
Like they never want to see his face again.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's gonna happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
That's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
That's probably better than squirrel.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you
Don't
doing
jinx
here?
it.
I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joel. I had. We'll get her running again.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. He likes when you pet his
Beautiful horse.
You ever ride one?
I actually have.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that was one that was really awesome. Like when we went to the nature, like
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
the
No sweat.
preservation farm or whatever. Like
let's continue
I showed off, that I showed pictures of in the previous stream, or like on the vacation recaps stream. They actually had horses there.
Earl?
If anything, like the track, like the trailer we were on,
Still waiting
like
on
actually was drawn by horses.
to relieve me.
You know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
Just a couple more hours. I'll tell
Did you just give him like the gala treatment, go home and be a family man?
Easy.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Put some food in you.
Joel?
Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space.
And she knows what's up, I think.
I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week. It feels like forever. I got something for you.
Let's know there's some tension there.
Home. Most of our stuff is long gone.
It seems like there might be some tension.
Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
Hmm.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I've said I'm good.
okay. I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on. I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was Maria and her father. They set up this place with the idea of...
That might be one reason why the turbines ain't working.
Livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
The adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence when the plants up.
Hey, you still gotta deal with infected though, right?
Who doesn't? But it's the world we live in.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
You sound like Marlene.
Is there anything down here? Just there's a bunch of bottles, not really much else. I'm gonna do a bit of a lap around, just see what I can find. It seems like there's bottles, and that's about it. Now, they... Yeah, never mind. It's like how, like, to make Molotovs, you don't even seem like you need bottles for it. Did he go in here, or... Definitely need that. It's not letting me switch this out. There we go. And do a little bit more looting, and then afterwards I'll... Yeah, this is where we came up from. Yes, I gotta go back up this way. That's right. Okay, so you gotta go with Tommy. Yeah, there he is. Doggo.
Hey, buddy.
That's Buckley. Not much of a guard dog. But he's good to have around.
That's a good boy.
Ah, got one for petting the dog. I can't remember if I actually pet him when I first played this. I can't remember. I played the remaster.
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it two.
We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on.
No
First things first. I'll take that. It should be a tools level 3. All right. Improved duration of smoke screens. Chemistry. Through proper construction techniques, the effective duration of smoke screen cover can be improved. Enlightening.
This is a good spot.
Or in darkening, whichever. All right, let's see what we can work with here. This is still my go-to. All right, so let's see. I got enough to actually max both of them out. Just enough. right, nice. All right, I got like 43, so that's maxed out. All right, so yeah, the Diablo where so that actually might be a good one to use too, but that reload speed, yeah, I was wanting to work on the reload speed for this. All right, that'll about do it. All right.
That'll do.
To the left. Watch it. Okay, that's good. Lower it. Slowly. All right. That's good. Tommy's here. You good to go?
Give me 1 second.
That sounds almost like Steve Bloom.
Ready?
Go ahead. Hit it. Here we go. God damn. We did it, boys. Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria the good news.
Yeah, this definitely like has me wanting to watch watch the TV show more and more. Definitely need to get around to it. Okay. Not yet.
You see that?
It's pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
All right, Joe. Let's go talk.
It's quite the crew you got here.
Yeah, they're good men. This place gives them a second chance. Gives us all a second chance. So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
That's our statement of the year.
With that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what? Oh,
I've seen her,
come on.
I know. I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down 12 men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite. Why bring her here?
I was supposed to deliver to the Fireflies. The way I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a Firefly in years.
You know where they are. Now, I'm not asking for much, Tommy. I just want some simple gear, enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this for you?
This
Here we go.
isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They
but
got families too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you.
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care. That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it.
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you wanna play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack.
I swear I'm kind of seeing a bit of a slight desync, in their voice and their dialogue.
Shit! Bandit!
Stop him! Don't let him into the building! Keep an eye out! Be careful!
Just where the hell you think you're going? Okay, that's not nice. Okay, yeah. Note to self. Be reminded like how much I hate the bow. Damn.
Tommy, cover me. Hurry up!
Damn it. There.
Let's get a move on!
I'll get him.
Go!
What? Yeah, keep eyeing the birdie, bitch. Looks like that hurt a little. Punk.
You guys see anything?
We got him.
Let's get to the bridge.
First of all,
Bandits are breaking into the building.
Can you get out of there?
No, we're trapped.
We're gonna come to you. Just stay.
They're here. Ellie, hide.
Maria.
oh, this looks a lot better. I'll take that. Yeah, shit.
Get them! We're free!
Okay, I'm not really fan. The hell, these guys are all over the place right here. Can I throw my aim because that guy keeps pushing me?
There he is!
Yeah, I'm not. I definitely suck with the bow. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Jeez, my aim with this gun sucks. Maybe it's gonna like I'm a little tired. I don't know. Finally. Or it might just be because I'm having to get like a different feel for, like I'm not used to using this weapon, so it's like a different feel for it.
They're fighting on the bridge. Let's go.
Nah, you first. Okay, Alright, screw this.
Tommy, cover me.
That was definitely sloppy, but whatever. Alright, good thing I got just enough to get me a make. Would you wait a minute?
Behind you. Right there. Joe.
So they went.
Over there.
I'll get him. Enjoy, bitch. Oh, you exploded good.
Tommy, cover me.
Hey, Sunshine. Oh, never mind. That's him. Okay.
Cover me. I'm moving up. I got your back.
Who's got yours? I got your sternum. Wait, is that down in front? Oh, screw this. Okay, that's why I couldn't shoot. That's her. 'Cause I was aiming. Going somewhere, champ? I'm going to hell. Yeah, I was trying to aim at her and I couldn't hit her, so.
I'm all right. The kid's with me.
Oh no, I saw someone over there and I took a shot.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh man, they were coming in from every direction. Then Maria was like, "We gotta run!" And so we dove over these tables, and this huge guy blasted with a shotgun.
Slow down. Listen, hey, are you hurt?
No.
God damn it. I need to talk to you.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else.
Maria, I can't have this hanging over my head.
Do you have any idea how many men we lost here today?
What's that all about? Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, there's like audio desync going on now.
Later.
I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with like this whole desync thing, because now it's happening with this capture card too.
One fuck up and then I turn into one of those widows, okay?
I have to do this. I don't know what else to say.
Fine.
Maria.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens,
Let me fix this real quick. I hate how it's like I ain't got this, like it's ain't even fixed. Now watch.
to him, it's on you.
Now you guys are gonna see like the voice is gonna be synced back up.
She's thankful, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take that girl of yours to the Fireflies. You don't have to worry about it.
It's best this way.
Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
I think it's.
I need to talk to Ellie.
Say again, I didn't hear you. Joe!
What is it?
That girl of yours. She took one of our horses and rode off.
Damn it. Which way?
Come on.
I just saw her riding on out of here.
Go back inside. Help the others clean the place up.
Okay, be careful out there.
There. See the tracks?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's kind of hard to tell. It really was like a heavy desync going on or what. It's really like the voices, like, you know, weren't matching their mouth movements again. But then after I did like the reset right there, it seemed like it was still, you know, working the same way.
She couldn't have gotten far.
I don't know.
We'll find her. Don't worry.
Stubborn kid.
It might just be like some of my settings in OBS I need to fix.
Nothing like this. What's going on?
She didn't go down this way. All right, come on.
Horse tracks. She went into these woods. Come on.
Ellie, what are you thinking?
They probably went this way.
Come on.
Never mind.
Let's go.
There. More tracks.
Okay, good.
Come on.
Of course, like as always, like in any game I play where there's a waterfall, I get compelled to like look up under it, see if there's anything's there. There we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I got your back. How many you see?
Too goddamn many.
Go around, I'll cover you.
It'll be a lot less.
Look out!
Okay. Yeah, well, he already did. All right, let's not. Here, how to use the scope.
Watch my back. I got him. Watch out!
Hi.
That's all of them. Come on, back to the horses.
All right. Which one was mine? All right.
Come on.
First things first. See what our boys, got in here for us to use. Not they need it anymore. All right. Where's my horse? Oh, there it is.
Tracks keep going this way. Just hope they didn't get to her.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mr. Galantine. Thanks for that. That's awesome. Here's Derek here. Yeah, this isn't my first time playing this, but
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's gotta be there.
Area looks clear.
I mean, Ellie tends to be a better shot than I am at times, where that's probably the reason why. If they were here, she probably shot their asses, took them out herself. Who knows? Okay, can't go out there. All right. Good.
Be careful.
Well, they don't want none. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot how nice of a house this was.
Ellie? Ellie?
I guess she just casually answered as if she didn't try to, like, run off. Brent Pino. Okay, yeah, definitely got a pest problem here. I also don't see like this place has really been like truly like, you know, maintained and lived in for quite a while, so. Make sure like anything I can load, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's loaded, obviously. Here there's a way to actually quick swap stuff. All right, there we go. Yeah, the Savage Starlight comic. Okay, looks like we pretty much, you know, I mean, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can loot here before we head out. This area's like, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really like too much, like I said before, I would never really want to have like an insanely big house, but this is one that just looks nice all around. There's definitely like way too many rooms, like, you know, for me. Definitely is a beautiful house, though. Oh, like the depilation out of the way, you know, side.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. Just don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
Part of me feels like he just wanted, like, you know, her, like, to go with Tommy, just like, you know, so that way she'd be safer in the
We're
end.
inside already.
No matter him wanting to get rid of her, he just like wanted what was best for her. Yeah, let's not talk like that, please.
I got nothing over this way. Here either.
I mean, this plan isn't exactly the best where we still got to share it together. That was a warning shot. That was an axe to the throat. Or axe to the shoulder.
Hang back.
Get him! You were gonna pay for that!
Nah.
All right. House is clear.
We thought it was clear before. Because they probably came in after we did.
Let's get back to the horses.
We're clear.
You want a hand up?
Got it.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Well, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
Take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here, you know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
Okay, let me see if I get this straight. If you mess up your fourth down, then you give the ball to
They're
the
talking
other team.
football.
Right, it's called turnover.
And if you clear the 10 yards, then you're back at first down?
First down, that's right.
Man, it's confusing.
Hey, you just gotta play it a couple times. It all makes sense.
I've never really been much of a sports guy myself, so some of that's also Greek to me. You're gonna tell me to gallop when I already knew how to do that.
Hey, none of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
I don't think there's really much any like looting we can do, so. So we gotta go right there. Maybe. I mean, check in here first, then we'll go that way.
Stay, Callis. What kind of name is Callis, anyways?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
Callis.
Well, I mean, you and the horse got something in common. That guy's give me 1 sec. Just check this in real quick. All right. I think I should have enough to get my health max. There we go.
Let's see what we got.
Maybe I can upgrade something. Yeah, I tend to use a shotgun to get a fair bit, so. The fire rate will be nice. I can upgrade the fire rate, the capacity. Nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right. Yeah, be like in another 6 minutes. There'll be an ad break, rogues. So just want to give y'all a heads up on that. Just a little bit up here. I think we're good to go.
Scoot back.
So, these places, people would live here and just study, even though they were all grown up?
Yeah, study, party, and find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives. Hey, over there. Is that it?
It does look like a giant mirror.
Let's see.
Let's go.
I like just looking around a little before I head on that way. I really like it as much, so.
Come on.
How many people you think are there? Fireflies.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
You think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure.
You know how she's like just still riding the horse.
Whoa. What is it?
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll go check it out.
Sure?
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
Let me go and like do some prepping first. Got a flamethrower right here.
Looks like someone jerry-rigged this thing.
I ain't complaining. We had to rig up the door to the generator upstairs. Please use it sparingly as we're running out of gas. All right, let's go. Take care of business. All right, let's see where are they at. I wasn't finished with him. Thank you very much. Not today. Well, they seem nice.
And that's that.
I just gotta save some ammunition doing that the way I did. Of course, I wiped out my melee weapon, but... check out here real quick, see what we got going on. Also, ad break in about a minute, rogues. So... then maybe the only one I'll be doing, like I said, because it's 3:23. Like I was gonna probably go into around 4 a.m. So I'm probably gonna like have breakfast as soon as I finish this stream, and then gonna crash for a little while. So I don't know what time I'll be live with the other streams today, but okay. Think we're good.
Hey, I was thinking, I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? Would have been cool. I'm just saying.
All right, guys. So ad break is about to start as soon as I flip the switch. All right, guys. Be back in about 3 minutes. guys. So that was probably gonna be like the last ad break for tonight. I think that was actually probably the only ad break we had. Was it? Well, basically two, because we had one at the start of the stream. That'll probably be the last one, because like I said, I'm gonna be like calling it around 4 a.m.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be
Just like about like 30 minutes from now.
a singer.
Shut up.
Oh, serious?
Sing something.
No.
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel, please.
It kind of makes me think, because in BioShock Infinite, I think they had the whole thing where Booker would because Troy Baker like voices Joel, if I remember correctly, and in BioShock Infinite, it's kind of like a bit of a role reversal, because in Infinite, Booker, I think as Booker he played a guitar, and I think he actually did an IRL, and I believe like the actress that played Elizabeth sang, they did like where is that song like Will the Stay Will Be Unbroken. It's been ages since I actually played Infinite. I can't really remember all the details, but I know I think Troy Baker played a guitar, and here it's like he's a singer. I know like in Last of Us 2, Part 2, there's like stuff where like Ellie plays the guitar. I mean, they're like some lore there might be a bit fuzzy. I mean, eventually I'm gonna play BioShock Infinite again. It's gonna be on stream because I've done BioShock multiple times on stream. I got a series for it on my YouTube over on my YouTube channel. Saying that to people on Twitch. I haven't actually, seen that. But also, I eventually need to do BioShock 2, because the only BioShock game I've ever actually done on stream is the first one.
Those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
I definitely want to, do both 2 and Infinite on stream, because I never played either of them on stream for only, the first one. And I love the BioShock series. I know there's been a lot of talk about there being a new game coming out. And also, a show and everything.
Kind of awesome.
Well, first time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
Here you go.
Should we just head on through here?
Should we have seen someone by now?
Maybe these guys like to keep a low profile.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, look. Fireflies.
See it?
This is good. First sign of fireflies.
Okay, we gotta go around, I guess.
Get him.
You're already on the horse. I mean, I know what he meant, but... Yeah, I started yawning out like crazy all of a sudden. Sorry about that, guys.
Come on.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do for food, though, after the stream. I mean, I definitely got some ideas for breakfast. Then again, I might just do something I got some turkey dogs from the grocery store, and also these little little grilled cheese toaster sandwiches, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna make.
All right, let's try that gate.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
So I think it's just funny because it's how the horse is basically just matches its name matches Joel's character, though he has of course softened up. Map of the UEC campus with circled areas and handwriting on it. Top getting slammed here. Must beef up barricades. Bottom bed slipping through here. Need to reinforce all stadium and bookstore exits.
There it is. This won't budge.
Yeah, way's closed off. So I figure like since it's Firefly territory, they would like they'd probably do like regular checkups, like to make sure like there's no infected here. All right. January 18th. 9 goddamn months of waiting and still nothing. No word from anyone. Found some additional cans of food in the dining commons, but they won't last. Had an incident at the Eastern Hall barricade, but everything's still secure. January 31st. I caught a glimpse of a group of those things running around. Saw one that like Heather. Maybe it was Heather. Fuck. February 10th. Since batteries are running short, they're now only listening to the radio once a night. I gave up on that since the last broadcast. It's been 3 fucking months. Why do they bother? February 25th. Cheryl was smoking out yesterday. Said she needed it. She got pissed when I threw out her stash. She doesn't get it. We need to keep a clear head out here. Someone's going to have to go into town and get some more supplies. It's probably going to be me.
Wonder how long you held out.
The problem with like bigger areas like this, of course, is like, there's more places you got to keep an eye on. And depending on like how like big the group is, where obviously that can be more complicated. Like in regards like basically make sure there's like no places for like the infected to get in. Like in a bigger area means like you need to have like a bigger group to keep watch. It also means like a bigger group means like possibly like a bigger, risk if someone gets bit and it can't be contained.
Spores.
Oops. Ah, shit. Well, this should be some easy. Good thing I got shifts. Shouldn't be too hard to handle them. First kind of shove I got this. I'm gonna try to trim the fat a little bit. Be quiet. One down. Probably want to like save this in case, unless I absolutely need to like use it. Like now. Good thing I pushed the triangle button there. Could have been bad. I've always want more shivs. It's whatever. Let's see. All right, there's one right there. Let me get it out of the way. Another one down. It ain't like that could be the last one, but I'm not sure. Got a little more leeway to kind of move a little bit quicker here since... Oh, that's a tubby one. Shit. Ah, crap. Let's kind of like just stay away from him for right now. If I gotta fight, I will. Or at least like I took down like a lot of them, so it's not gonna be as bad. Oh, Jack and... Oh. Never noticed them before. So it's Drake, Jack, and Dexter. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I've actually really noticed them down here before. When I played. 'Cause I think I was too busy just trying to get through this area. I do have to fight this guy, which I hope I don't. Ah, shit. Well, here we go. So I was trying to do the thing right there. You know what? Now I'm just gonna beat your ass. It's just I was trying to get through it or whatever. I was like jamming on the button or whatever, and then it just stopped. Okay. Ooh, I just wanted to just take him down. You know what? He's made me mad. And of course, that was on me though. I just want to hurt this guy now though. That was on me. So I'm probably gonna have to fight him anyway, but. See, did it again. Whatever. Probably not supposed to fight him. I promise you come through here where you're gonna get your ass kicked. One way or another. Because I probably could have took him or whatever, like, you know, if because I've beaten him before. It's just, you know. I was probably better. I mean, I'm not gonna let my little frustration with getting getting beat down by that guy or whatever, like, get to me. I need to save ammo. Still sucks or whatever. Those things are always annoying, though. All right. Here we go.
Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come open the gate.
This over here. Yes, I'll be live for like another 20 or so minutes, give or take, Rogues. Or at least depending on, like, when we have like another little possible cutscene. There, I just had to like get that. Yahtzee.
Let's try the gate.
You did it!
Yeah. Come on through. Scoot.
Those flickers. You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Maybe you can't like just like pick stuff up like while on the horse. But I understand for
Well, Bill
realism's
used them as
sake.
a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
Scoot you on back.
Alright.
No guards. No nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
Okay.
university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Much?
too much.
Mm. I like how they do have that level of communication or whatever, to you know, for the most part, where he just kind of calmly says, "All right, yeah, that's enough." You know, they have like definitely kind of, you know, straight up butted heads a few times. Because even though he said that, you know, she's not his daughter, which of course she isn't, or where they still have like, you know, a definite, you know, father, you know, daughter bond to them. That makes sense though, because he has experience as a father, you know, and basically, you know, she's someone that doesn't really know like a lot about the world or whatever, considering like how her life's been. So
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
obviously, you know, he's basically, you know, able to teach her and everything, just like, you know, how a father would teach a daughter. Of course, also this has me like wanting to watch Logan because I haven't seen Logan yet. So last thing I watched Deadpool and Wolverine or whatever, and hadn't actually, you know, seen Logan. But I do know some of what happens.
Well, Scoot.
Or speaking of Deadpool, since like, you know, the game, like the VR game for it released, I definitely want to get a copy of that.
All right, come on.
I really do want to get like back doing like VR content for my stream. So far I've done I Expect You to Die and Super Hot VR for the YouTube channel. There's like, you know, several other things I really do want to step in and actually play, which I did like some other games like for my test stream for the Quest 3.
Hey, what about over there?
Come on.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, that looks like a way in. It's rusted shut. We'll have to find another way.
Maybe we can get over it.
You know, she said get over it, so. So realistically speaking, here's my issue with this. It looks like there's like a little gap right there where there's like, so if you actually climb up there, the way I do it is like, I figure like if you can climb up there, there's like a spot right there where there's no barbed wire. It should be possible to actually get up there through that, like realistically speaking. Of course, like game logic and everything. Or lack of therein.
Scoot back. Come on.
See a ladder, that's right. Gotta get around to it. Maybe not. I think that's actually how we gonna access that once we get in. Wait, that's right. I think. Do we have to use the dumpster? Can't remember. So the funny thing I was thinking about that, where I was like, cause I was just thinking, I was like, you know, could you actually picture if like he just pushed it in there,
But it'll do.
pushed it towards the gate, and it's like just slammed it open. I can't remember. I was like, wait a minute, let me actually wait on saying that because I couldn't remember if it actually does break the gate open or if they, you know, actually climb over it. And something because I was like, remember, I was like, wait, doesn't he actually accidentally like let go of it and it breaks it open? And yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, it's been a few years since I played this. Yeah, we still gotta use it to get up here though. Speaking of like survival horror, like I know the new Resident Evil mobile game released. I think it was like yesterday, and I downloaded that a little while ago before I started the stream up. And I'm actually interested in trying. I'm not really much of a fan of like real strategy games, but it's Resident Evil, and I wanted to kind of give it a shot. I kind of like looked at a little bit of it. I did like how it did kind of have like the whole, as far as like some of the exploration stuff, it definitely felt like Resident Evil to an extent. But I only played about probably like maybe like 2 minutes of it. But it looks like interesting. I don't know exactly how. I mean, no real reviews I think really come in on it yet from what I've seen.
All right, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
But it looks like it's gonna be like pretty cool.
Thanks.
It may be too early to tell, but thankfully at least it ran decently on my phone, which I'd hope it would, because my phone in question is one that's pretty much it's cheaper than a lot of like much more expensive phones out there, but it actually is designed somewhat for gaming. Which is which for those who are curious, is it's called a Poco X7 Pro. And that's actually, and the phone in question is actually the one I used, as I said, like, when I was at the, on vacation. All the pictures I got, like, the nature trail and the, the wildlife farm and all that were taken with with my phone. So it's got a pretty solid camera on it and everything, too. The El Diablo is like one I really want to kind of start using. I really want to focus on my shotgun because that's like what my other main go-to. Yeah, so I got in about another 10 minutes on the stream. Right. Recoil hasn't really been bothering me that much. I mean, it could help. I'd rather put it towards the firing rate. Right. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Do I have like enough to get anything else? Nah. Well, if I wanted, like I said, El Diablo is one I kind of want to, like, work with. It's a pretty fun one. In fact, it's got the scope on it. So, yeah, we're going to, like, work on that reload speed. Alright, that's about all we can do. I only got, like, 1 scrap left, so we can't do anything with that.
That should help us out.
Alright. Now that we've done that. I know I've definitely like seemed like a lot more laid back in my commentary and everything tonight, guys. But like I said, I did do that one stream earlier. I'm definitely like tired right now. Which usually like I try like have like a pretty like lax nature on my channels anyway. But things also I'm still just trying to shake like the cobwebs off of, like me being on vacation the past week and then trying to shake off the rust and everything, get back into swing of streaming. I also did say I was gonna like not go back like because I mean throughout October and then like through a lot of November I was doing like a bunch of 2 stream days and everything, and so I was gonna kind of stop doing that and like get back to only doing 1 a day. So Wednesday, like tonight or whatever, it's gonna be like tonight. Definitely like I'm gonna do these 2 streams, and afterwards I'm gonna definitely try to like get back to streaming only once a day. Because it takes a lot out of you, like in regards like everything I was doing, like trying to get through all like the horror games I wouldn't play through October, and between moving. Again, that kind of like took like 1 week away right there. And that's when I was kind of like trying to play catch up with it. Sorry about that.
How will they do it?
Do what?
Get the cure from me? You think it'll hurt?
No, we'll probably just draw some blood. It don't hurt.
I've gotten shots before. They vaccinated us at school. It sucked.
There you go.
Here's a book. Improve radius of incendiary bombs. Proper use of incendiary devices is important to ensure effective detonation. Alright. That's definitely going to be nice. Plenty of scrap there. This one I definitely try to keep, like, you know, shivs on hand for these rooms. And this right here definitely is a good thing to find. It's always nice to find these upgrades. Oops. I think everything's probably mostly loaded. I keep on like, I can't remember if there's like a way to kind of like, you know, quickly switch between them. Or like, don't accidentally like making Joel punch. All right, what was like the ammo there? All right. Actually, I think it's like cloth. Okay, so. Make another one of those. All right, we're good now. Okay. I was hoping to try to find like a little cutscene or whatever. Turn the stream off with.
Yoo-hoo! Fireflies! Cure for mankind over here. Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out what's going on.
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
Well.
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
It wasn't really a full cutscene where else. I was hoping to kind of like, you know, get to another good stopping spot.
There are no bodies. So that's good, right?
We find out where they went.
All right.
Shit.
So it's probably clickers.
No, clickers don't hide.
Anything like fell over on its own like that. Maybe there was like a poltergeist or something. We're definitely being followed. Can't remember what it is, but oh, monks. Oh, little. Y'all better run.
At least it ain't clickers.
Yeah. No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Just keep searching. We'll find something.
That's 4 pallets of lab equipment all packed up and ready to go. Now, big question is, what do we do with all you guys? They say the tainted batch needs to be put down. You know what I say? Say screw that. Who made a bigger sacrifice than you, right? Anyone deserves to run free out there. Hey, easy! Ah, shit. Oh no.
Mm.
It bit me. Oh my god.
Sure glad we didn't mess with them monkeys.
He didn't say where they went.
I know. Let's just keep looking.
Question is, are the ones that we see running around actually are the ones infected?
You're looking for the fireflies. They've all left.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm dead. Or
No shit on that too.
got me some time to reflect. Been years that felt like we were... Fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Come on.
Looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there. Still trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
I know the city.
Is it far?
It ain't close. I mean, on horseback.
What? Fireflies?
Get down!
I wouldn't say that.
Who the fuck are these guys?
It don't matter. We know where to go. Now let's get the hell out of here.
All right, which will end the stream off right there, guys. Like I said, I would go a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure I actually do get. Like I said, I was saying pretty much I was gonna like probably go until around 4 a.m. It's 4:01 now. I would have went a little bit longer. Like I said, originally, you know, I was hoping to kind of like be live, you know, earlier on everything tonight. But I did go grocery shopping, and honestly, it's like, you know, when I was playing through Make Good Choices, that took longer than I thought it was going to. So I ended up running like later on this. But I promise you guys, like next Last of Us stream definitely will be like a lot earlier. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you, Guillotine. I'm just glad, you know, to see you, man. You know, I'm glad you came in, you know. Even if, like, you know, like, it's rare occasions, you know, you get to come in, you know, you're always welcome here. You know that. But, yeah, like I said, I would have went, like, longer. But, again, I like I said, I was away for a week, you know, up at, hanging out with that Amber Wolf 17 and Rocket Nachos at their place for, you know, up until Sunday or whatever. But, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, you know, between, like, you know, trying to get back into the swing of streaming after, like, taking a week off, getting back into the gym, which, you know, anyone who probably, like, you know, who's worked, you know, gone to the gym, probably, you know, would know that, you know, you take some time off from it, you know, and you go back in, like, trying to get back on your routine, you know, pretty much, you know, the physical demands of that, like, in regards, like, your body having to adapt to, like, you know, readapt to, like, you know, you not, like, you know, training, that could obviously be a little bit grueling because, you know, I've been getting back to the gym, like, the past couple days. And like I said, my body having to readapt to that. That's obviously, you know, kind of like, you know, make me feel a little bit fatigued and all that. You know, my muscles like being sore and everything. So between that, doing like, you know, and then trying to get back in the swing of things with streaming and everything. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, kind of like taking a little bit out of me. Like when I did like the return stream, I was live 6 hours for that. And then for Monday, I did The Last of Us. I did one episode for The Last of Us. Then, and then, you know, today, well, like between like yesterday, like yesterday, like last night, and then now Wednesday here, that was 2 streams there. So I've done like, you know, pretty much, you know, 4 streams within like the past Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I've done like pretty much, you know, 4 streams like over like basically 2 days technically, you know, not counting the fact that this stream right here is like was basically, you know, going like was starting on Wednesday. So yeah, I've like basically 6 hours like for my little like, you know, recap stream between that and like putting my Soundwave model kit together, and then doing like, you know, The Last of Us, and then doing like a like close to around probably like a 3 or so hour stream earlier, I think, and then, you know, like I said, like doing the streaming after like taking a week off, you know, on vacation, in between like, you know, trying to go, you know, get back into going to the gym and everything. Like I said, definitely it's kind of like already quickly caught up with me. Yeah, I know, like it's probably like, you know, obviously me being tired and trying to explain this probably is maybe like my what I'm trying to get out, how I'm trying to word things isn't really the best. Point is that as soon as I finish stream up, I'm gonna go have me some food, and I'm gonna definitely like try to get me as much sleep as possible, because you know, between like also like when I was on the vacation, like, you know, my sleep cycle's never been the best. So like pretty much I was like pulling like, you know, several all-nighters during the vacation, like, you know, like kind of like just staying up, like eating ramen, watching anime and everything, and old Godzilla flicks. So it's kind of like also like trying to like, you know, I guess get myself back on like, you know, at least somewhat of a routine, like since now the vacation's over. And so yeah, but once I like, you do these 2 streams later today, like so I'm gonna be doing Castlevania as well as like Crime Scene Cleaner, which at least I'll be able to go in them like more energized. Like, so I'm gonna be sleeping like a good bit after I eat. I'm definitely gonna try to get a full 8 hours in. And like, so with me not having to go to the gym today, that means I won't have to worry about being like, you know, tired from that. So yeah, I'll pretty much, you know, be able to kind of like just get like plenty of rest in, and then like, you know, come to like the next 2 streams, like, you know, well rested. And then like, you know, for tomorrow, for Thursday, you know, I'm just gonna be playing The Last of Us then. So that's just gonna be like one day for like one stream for that. So things are definitely gonna like start easing up and everything. It's just me trying to like get, you know, used to, you know, get myself back on the horse, which I say that we've been like riding a horse most of the stream. But yeah, that being said, guys, I'm gonna like, you know, I'm gonna like go and call it. Well, I said I was gonna try to do a raid. We'll see like what we can do for that possibly real quick. Let me go and save this. Try to like see if anyone I know is live. I'm just kind of like make it easier. And like I said, another thing was just kind of frustrating. Like I said, is that I was like trying to. I noticed I saw like a possible audio desync going on, like even with my new capture card. So I'm thinking it's either something I gotta change around OBS with it, or it may just be like it's, you know, it's finally time for me to, you know, finally upgrade my motherboard, since I have had this motherboard since back when I was doing on Mixer, and I was like, you know, probably about like I think I've had this motherboard for about probably like 5 or so years now, give or take. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that I get that upgrade. That may be something that one of the reasons why I'm having like audio desync issues. So yeah, but again, like next stream will be for Castlevania, whichever one it is that wins the poll that I've got on going on my YouTube channel. It's kind of like, you know, just check that real quick, see if anyone was actually voted. I'll check into that. Going to post. Yeah, so far, Dawn of Sorrow is winning. I've gotten 11 votes. I mean, I'm actually surprised how many votes I've gotten on this so far. I mean, this is like one of the most voted for polls I've got. So yeah, kind of like show you guys real quick. Thank you to those who voted. Yeah, normally my polls don't get like a whole lot of traffic, but this has actually been a change here, and people really seem like they want me to play Dawn of Sorrow, but Portrait of Ruin is not really that far behind. So minus, just ignore the thirst trap right there. But yeah, I remember like when I said like let me see like what I said right here. All right, so winner to be announced by midnight. So obviously, you know, I haven't actually announced it where, because I think like around like it was earlier, I didn't really have any votes on the poll yet. So I'm probably gonna like, just for the sake of fairness and everything, I'm gonna like probably like, you know, let it like, you know, run until like I like once I wake up, I'll check and see which one's like, you know, in the lead, and then I'll go from there. But so far, Dawn of Sorrow is winning. But so maybe a possibility of playing Dawn of Sorrow, but I'll give you guys like a little more time to kind of like vote on some more. Like I said, midnight. I'll go in. Well, I can't really change it up now because it's actually, because unfortunately with poll things you can't like, you know, edit them. So yeah, we'll just kind of like leave it running a bit longer, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that being said, Yeah, I need to like check and like looking to see if we can raid someone. Because mainly I just want to just test and see if like my the raid command is actually working like it's supposed to. I was having like some issues with that. So we kind of like see what we got going on here. Let's see. Also, I noticed that there's definitely been like some weird brightness stuff going on with my webcam because it seemed like every time I try to adjust it, like I noticed that like for some reason my webcam like ended up like getting like brighter or whatever. Some like the settings I have for it, like as far as like the brightness and contrast or whatever got changed up. I don't know what happened, so I might need to go back in and try to like work with fixing that again because I noticed like it seems like it's been like a bit brighter. So I have to look into that too. But right now, let's go ahead and like see if the raid browser. See what we got going on. Who's live? See if there's anyone I know following. All right, so yeah, I'm running the same issue I've had before with The Last of Us. Like most people I'm seeing like here, they're playing it are different languages. I hate that, but that's one of the problems I've run into. For some reason, whenever I'm like streaming The Last of Us or whatever, like when I try like raid someone else is playing it, they're mostly like different languages is what I'm seeing. And again, that language barrier is a problem. So it sucks though because really it seems like the only people there are like there's only like 2 people that are alive that I know. So that's the only problem with this. So yeah, unfortunately, that's. Let me kind of just check this one thing right here real quick. All right, so yeah, we'll try again next stream, Rogues. Again, like it seems like it's whenever I'm playing Last of Us, it's tricky to read people because like raid people because for some reason it's always like showing like different languages or whatever. And it's no offense to the person like people that are streaming it. It's just again, if I'm gonna rate someone, I want to make sure they know exactly what's going on. I want to make sure like obviously we're speaking the same language, we can communicate and everything. And again, it's nothing against those I'd like would like to raid, but it's just the whole language barrier and all that. So yeah, no raid tonight, guys. I'll try again definitely like next stream. So I have like missed like raiding people and everything. I try to like do it as much as I can, try to help others out and all that. But either way, with that said, like I said, because it's 4:11 now, and I definitely want to like get some food. And then like try to definitely get me some rest and everything. I mean, I may even like grab me an Epsom, like take in an Epsom salt bath, like again, like because my muscles are so sore and all that. But yeah, next stream will be like what for Castlevania, be it of Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin. Like I said, like when I wake up, I'll like pretty much see like where the votes are for the streams for like trying to like get my words out right and everything because I'm tired. But I'll see like where like the poll is at that time, see where the votes are, and then we'll go from there. And like I said, after that, we'll be getting on the next episode of Crime Scene Cleaner. Like, cause I don't even know how many more episodes, like what chapter I'm at on that. And I think I'm like I should be on like maybe chapter 8 or mission 8. I know that I did like add like a few more missions in, so I don't know how many more episodes it's gonna be before I finish that up. But regardless, I want to thank you those who came out and hung out. I mean, if you guys just deeply do appreciate you. As well as Mr. Guillotine for stopping by for the first time in a while. It's always good like seeing you. Even like regardless like how rare it is, like I said, always awesome seeing you. But yeah, next stream we like whichever Castlevania wins the poll. But until then, Rogues, I'm gonna go ahead and go get me some much needed food. And then I'm gonna like crash for a while. I'm probably gonna just watch me some anime because I have been trying to get like through more of Frieren. And also there's a few other anime that I like me and Amber and Joe were watching while I was hanging out with them. I kind of want to dive more into. Like Lord of Mysteries is one that I'm kind of intrigued by, but it's been a little bit confusing what I've watched so far. But yeah, between that, Frieren, and also like the fact I am almost caught up on One Piece finally after like binging on it off and on for like a couple years now. Definitely got like some good anime options to check into. But anyways, until next stream, Rogues, I'll see you guys later on today for Castlevania. But until the next one, much love. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.